In 2007, a 44-year-old French civil servant walked into a hospital complaining of mild weakness in his left leg. He was living a completely ordinary life. He had a steady job, was married, and was raising two healthy children. Nothing about his behavior suggested anything was wrong. But when doctors slid him into a scanner to run a routine brain scan, what they saw on the monitor left the entire medical world in total disbelief. The man's skull was almost entirely empty. Instead of a fully formed biological brain, 90% of his cranial cavity was filled with fluid. All that remained was a razor-thin layer of brain tissue pressed flat against the inner walls of his skull. Medical history revealed he had been diagnosed with hydrocephalus as an infant, a condition where cerebrospinal fluid builds up inside the head. Doctors had inserted a shunt to drain the fluid, but it was removed when he was 14. Over the next 30 years, the fluid slowly built back up, gradually compressing and eroding his brain matter. According to standard neuroscience, a human missing that much brain matter should be in a vegetative state, if not dead. Yet this man walked, spoke, felt emotions, held a job, and raised a family. While his IQ tested at 84, slightly below average, he was fully functional and socially adept. This single discovery blew a massive hole through established theories of human consciousness. For centuries, scientists believed that specific, localized parts of the brain were strictly responsible for specific jobs. One area handles vision, another handles speech, and a central core creates human self-awareness. But this case proved something far stranger. Cognitive scientists began studying how his remaining 10% of brain tissue was doing the work of a whole organ. The secret lies in extreme neuroplasticity, the brain's incredible ability to physically rewrite its own wiring. Because the fluid built up over decades, the remaining brain cells slowly adapted, taking over critical functions that normally belong to the areas that were destroyed. Some researchers propose a radical theory. Consciousness isn't a physical hardware location inside your skull. Instead, consciousness is a learned process, an ongoing adaptation where the brain constantly reteaches itself how to be aware. If a human can think, love, and live a normal life with 90% of their brain missing, it leaves us with an unsettling realization. We still have no idea where human consciousness actually lives, or how little of our brain we truly need to be ourselves.